Okay, so I am going to be giving you guys a little tour of my guest cart. Sorry for the awkward position, but I don't really know how else to position myself for this video. So this does need to be restocked, and I keep this in my bathroom typically, like for lighting purposes. I have it out here, but just as an overview, up here is like any kind of like bathroom and like hand type necessities. Down here in the middle is like some hair stuff, perfume, wipes, towels, extra toothbrushes. And then on the bottom, I keep my toilet paper fully stocked. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys like each section, what I keep in here, and then we are going to restock this. Okay, so for this top layer, we're gonna start over here. So these are feminine wipes. I mean, I guess these could be unisex, but these are feminine wipes. Then I have pads. I have some dude wipes for the guys, but obviously girls can use them too. So again, kind of unisex, but I want to put something for the guys out here. And then I have these little floss picks. These are really, really popular. Like everybody typically uses these. So these floss picks are great. Then I have plenty of chapstick. Again, typically I have about 9 of these instead of 6, but these are kind of like the chapsticks I have in here now. And then in the middle, I have these little breath mint things. Again, this is something else that everybody loves. So I have these little breath fresheners, some floss, and then back here I have some Listerines. And then right here, I have these hand lotions. Typically I have a variety of different hand lotions. I mean, I always keep this specific brand, but again, like people use these a lot, so for now I have these same ones. And then again, something else that's really popular is these Touchlands. I have all different kinds of scents right here for people to select from. So yeah, I need to get some more of these, which we're gonna go to Sephora to get some more of these. And then in the back, I keep these little Tylenol capsules. So I typically keep 4 in here. And then in this little section right here, I keep a bunch of hair ties. So these always come in handy. And then back here are my deodorants. So I like to use these little deodorants. I try to have like a variety of different scents. So I have like this cucumber, like coconut. Then here's like another cinnamon one. So basically this is an overview of the first layer of my little guest card. So this is my second layer. So this are hand towels. I mean, I guess you can use these as face towels too, but I just like to have them constantly in here. These are some more, these are actually makeup removers. So I know earlier I said wipes, but these are makeup removers, and guys can use these too for stuff too, especially if you feel like your face is dirty or whatever. So honestly, anybody can use these. It's not just for my girlies. And then I have some hair stuff in here. So if you want to freshen up your hair, this is like a detangler right here, and this is just like a curl cream, I guess. And then toothbrushes, as you can see, people use these a lot because I typically keep this completely full, but people use these. And then I have my toothpaste back here, and then these little toilet fresheners. So this is one of the other ones that is really, really popular. These always typically get taken as well. So I love these. This one's actually almost empty. So I keep that little section back here. And then another favorite is I keep these perfumes back here. So typically I have 4, but right now I only have 3 because somebody took one of them. So, that's fine. That's the point for people to take stuff. So it's fine. But yeah, I have this one. And then I think I have 2 other scents. I really like this dark blue one. And then I'm pretty sure this is my purple one, but yeah, my purple one. And then down here is just my toilet paper. Again, typically I have this like fully stacked, but we're about to go to the store and get some more of this. So yeah, just as like, sorry, my knees are kind of hurting too, but so just as an overview of this little guest card. Again, this is like one of my favorite little things ever. So we are about to go and restock this. Okay, I just came back from Sephora and Target. I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I bought to restock this. This is stuff that I normally have to buy like every week or two, but some of it will last me like a whole month, so we're just gonna go through some of these bags. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the little hand sanitizers that I get from Sephora. Some Targets have these, but I like to go to my local Sephora because I feel like they just have more of a variety. So this is also one of the items that probably gets used the most on my guest cart, and I got a little bit extra to use for like my back stock items. So basically I have a drawer where I put like extra items so I don't always have to go out and buy stuff. So we're gonna start out with this blue sandalwood. So this one is probably the most popular one in my little guest cart. Everybody loves this. This is probably one of my favorite smells too. And then we got this little mango passion. I typically keep one of these in my backpack as well. It smells just like it says, so it smells just like mango. Okay, and this one I haven't seen before. It's new to me. I'm not sure if it's like overall new, but it's new to me. This is confetti cake. This one's really pretty. I'm excited. I know this one's going to be taken really quick too, so I'm excited to put it in my cart. And then this is another one of my favorites. Like looks wise, it looks kind of plain, but it smells really good. So this is the Beach Cocoa. And then last but not least, I got another one of these blue sandalwoods because these get taken really quick. So that's it for my little hand sanitizers. And now on to my Target items that I got. Let's just scooch these. Okay. So I got some more chapstick. These are my favorite chapsticks. Like I've tried all kind of different chapsticks, but for me, these keep my lips moisturized the longest. So that's another reason why I keep so many of those, because honestly, I use a lot of these too. So, and then I got more of these little floss picks. I really like these. Again, this is like another probably the most popular item in my little cart. And then, okay, this is like probably my personal one, but I got this confetti cake. I love like sweet birthday cake smell and stuff. I don't know why, I love how that stuff smells. Okay, then I got some of these little breath mints. I mean, not breath mints, sorry. Like breath tabs, I guess. These are really strong too. I will say, I eat a lot of sushi and I eat like a lot of raw food. So I carry at least one or two of these with me all the time. And plus, I don't know why, but my uncle loves these. He always takes like 2 or 3 of these when he comes. So I got this. And then I got 3 of these little Tylenols. This is something that I use a lot. And like when my family comes over, like they typically take one of these too, which again, I love that people actually use it and take stuff. So yeah, these little Tylenols. And you'll see when I'm restocking my little cart too, I typically go ahead and tear this top off for people, you know, especially if somebody just has like a headache or something like that and they just want to get into it really quick. I try to like always rip those off. So, and then I got these hair ties because I'm running low on hair ties, because again, like I personally use these too. I got these extra strong ones because I know everybody has different types of hair, but like my hair's really long and I need really thick hair ties. So I got that. And then, I mean, this one's maybe a little bit more of a boring one, but, and then I just got extra toilet paper to put at the bottom of my cart. So we are gonna go restock this now. Okay, first I am gonna put these little Tylenols right here. I try to keep everything as straight as possible, so we got that, and then we're gonna do the hair ties. Okay, I take like a big wad like this, and then I just kind of place them in there like that, and then onto the little, so I think we only need like 2 more of these hand sanitizers, so I'm gonna try to fit 2 more in here, if not 1. Okay, I kind of measured it out, and we're gonna put these 2 in here, so I think it's nice to like add a little pop of color too. So we got that stocked, and then we're gonna do these little chapsticks, and then we're gonna do these little floss thingies. Okay, so I know sometimes like placing these can be a little bit awkward, but I like this thing to be completely full. I don't like there to be like a big gap at all. So that's kind of why I put so many of these in here. Okay, and then onto the middle, we can fit about like 3 more of these little Listerine thingies. And then for these little floss picks, I just get about a handful because I don't want it to be like too full, but I want it to be full enough. So, okay, so this is the guest card all finished. I kind of straightened some things up a bit. I added some chapstick and I added some more toilet paper down here. So again, just as like a little overview, little feminine wipes, pads, dude wipes, floss picks. And then I straightened up these little Listerine mouth things because they were kind of like going out everywhere. So I try to keep everything as aligned as I can. Here's all the Touchlands, lotions, hair ties, deodorants. Here's my middle area. Again, like I mentioned, I'm not gonna restock these toothbrushes quite yet, so I'm just gonna kind of leave them be for a few more, probably like a few more weeks. And then I did double the toilet paper, and yeah, this is the finished product. Let me know what kind of guest cards you guys decide to make.